Well, this is a very important week when it comes to the weather and what to expect. We know we are talking rain, especially Oaks and possibly even Derby.
Just a couple of showers hanging over into early Derby morning. I expect it'll be mostly dry on Saturday itself, so the track conditions should be pretty fast for the most part, I believe. But as we look at Oaks, we'll be out there, obviously. We could have some showers around.
It's such an ideal day for Saturday. But once again, it's any forecast, as we get closer to the day, you're tweaking things a little bit. Timing. I don't know how much rain, if that's changed at all, but at least Oaks Day may have some hope here.
Well, Louisville's not going to be in the bullseye for any rain on Oaks Days. That is what we're confident in. Biggest rain chances are going to be to the southwest of the city here. And as we look at the next few days, beginning with Thurby, Thurby's going to be the nicest day. Sunny, dry, temperatures in the lower 70s. Will cool off just a couple of degrees on Oaks Day itself. Most of that rain holding off until relatively late. So that's why we don't believe it'll be a washout out there at the track. And then mostly dry on Saturdays. We rebound back into the middle 70s. So what your weather app won't tell you is to have a poncho for Oaks just in case we do find ourselves with a quick passing downpour. Similar to what we had last year, actually, with a couple of quick downpours out there. And looking long term, a more active weather pattern is beginning to take shape for next week, including some much warmer temperatures. Here's a look at Futurecast for the rest of this evening and tonight. Maybe a couple of quick passing sprinkles out there. Otherwise, we'll wake up tomorrow morning to the middle 40s. Some clouds around, but then we'll see that sky turning sunny for Wednesday afternoon and the lower 60s. As you just saw for Thurby, more sunshine for us. Going to be a very nice day in the 40s to begin the morning again, but rebounding into the lower 70s in the afternoon. Starting Thursday evening, we'll begin to notice some changes, though, as clouds will begin to increase. Friday morning is going to be dry. Notice some of this rain, though, out to our west. That's what we're going to be watching as it slowly starts to make its way to the east through the afternoon. Now, this is 3 p.m. on Friday. Notice how a lot of that rain is still off to our west, so looking largely dry across the area. But fast forward a few more hours, by 6 p.m., maybe seeing some of those showers inching a little bit closer to us. So we believe most of this heavy rain is going to be, as some pockets of heavy rain at least, will be overnight Friday into early Saturday morning before sunrise. By 9 a.m. on Saturday, a couple of stray showers, but otherwise we are looking mostly dry. We'll be dealing with a little bit of cloud cover that could keep our temperatures down just a tad bit. And by 6 p.m., just a couple of stray isolated showers that might be here or there, but otherwise we don't expect any widespread rain on Derby Day, which of course is going to be some very good news. Outside right now, as we overlook the track, about 60 degrees here in the metro. Winds still fairly gusty, up to around 30 miles per hour out of the west. Those winds aren't going to be quite as breezy tonight, but we'll still have a few breezes and gusty winds for tomorrow as well. Speaking of, 65 degrees here in the metro. Northwest wind around 15 miles per hour. Could have an isolated gust up to 20 or 25. 7-day forecast. Somewhat quiet here for the next few days, with the exception of being a Friday. But then as we look ahead to next week, that's when we see those changes arriving. Maybe a couple of slight rain chances there for Sunday and Monday, but temperatures finally warm back up into the lower 80s. If you are missing some of that warmer air, temperatures will be above normal for once. But all things considered, even though rain is in the forecast for Oaks, I don't expect it to be a washout, and overall should be a fairly decent time out there at the track.